Have you ever walked away from a conversation with your partner feeling confused, even though you know you were right? Maybe you started second guessing yourself, wondering, am I overreacting? Did I imagine that? That confusion is not an accident. It's one of the most subtle and painful signs of emotional manipulation. In this video, we're going to unpack 4 subtle ways toxic partners make you doubt your own reality and how to gently rebuild your trust in yourself again. As someone who studied emotional trauma patterns and relational psychology, I want to help you understand what's really happening underneath that confusion and remind you that what you feel is valid. So, if you've ever felt small, uncertain, or emotionally tangled in a relationship that was supposed to feel safe, this is for you. 1, they rewrite the story subtly. That's gaslighting in disguise. One of the most confusing things a toxic partner does is rewrite history, but in small, believable ways. They'll say things like, "That's not what I said." "You're remembering it wrong." Or, "You're too sensitive. It wasn't that serious." And over time, you start to question your memory, your emotions, even your own sanity. This tactic keeps you off balance. When someone makes you doubt what you know to be true, they gain control, not by shouting, but by planting quiet uncertainty. Know this: it's okay to trust your own recall. You don't need someone else's permission to believe your version of reality. Let's pause for a second. Notice how that feels to say out loud. My memory is valid. You're not crazy. You were conditioned to doubt yourself. 2, they use guilt as emotional control. Toxic partners often use guilt to keep you compliant. They might say things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "You make me feel like a bad person." It sounds like vulnerability, but it's actually emotional inversion. They flip the focus away from their behavior and make your emotional response the problem. Here's the psychology behind it. Guilt binds you to them. It makes you responsible for their feelings while ignoring your own pain. Here's what I want you to know. You're not responsible for managing another adult's emotions. It's okay and healthy to disappoint someone who benefits from your silence. Notice if that feels hard to accept. That resistance is often where the healing starts. 3, they praise you to disarm you. This one can be tricky because it feels good at first. A toxic partner might compliment you right after a fight, saying things like, "You know, I only get upset because I love you so much." Or, "You're the only one understands me." It sounds loving, but it's really manipulative reassurance. Here's the psychology behind it. It keeps you hooked through confusion, cycling between pain and affection. This pattern is known as intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes addiction powerful. Know this: healthy love doesn't make you earn peace. Affection shouldn't come as a reward after chaos. It should be consistent, safe, and steady. You might want to write this down. I don't need to be hurt to feel loved. 4, they subtly mock or minimize your feelings. Sometimes it's not overt criticism, it's sarcasm, eye rolls, or quiet dismissals. They might say, "You're being dramatic. Don't take everything so personally." Or even joke about things that actually hurt you. Minimizing is a way to erode your emotional confidence. If they can make you feel too sensitive, they never have to take responsibility. Sensitivity is not weakness, it's awareness. And awareness is power. When someone dismisses your feelings, that doesn't make you irrational. It reveals their discomfort with accountability. Take a deep breath now with me. You are allowed to take up emotional space. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Toxic relationships don't just make you doubt them, they make you doubt yourself. And healing isn't about proving they were wrong. It's about learning to trust your own internal compass again. Forgiveness doesn't have to mean reconciliation. Sometimes forgiveness simply means making peace with the version of you that stayed too long, the one who didn't know better but loved deeply. That version of you deserves compassion, not shame. Let's take a moment to recap what we covered today. Toxic partners rewrite history to make you question your memory. They use guilt to control your emotions. They mix affection with chaos to keep you hooked. They minimize your feelings to avoid accountability. And underneath it all, they train you to doubt your reality. But you can learn to trust yourself again, slowly, gently, consistently. Healing isn't about being perfect. It's about returning home to yourself, one truth at a time. If this resonated, do comment below. I'm reclaiming my peace. And remember, you deserve calm, not chaos. You deserve relationships where you feel safe, seen, and certain. If you like more healing insights, do subscribe for gentle tools to rebuild your confidence, boundaries, and peace after toxic relationships. You're not behind in your healing. You're right on time.